One second here. Greetings. Welcome to Empath Holistic Healing. It's me, Lady Empath, and I'm here tonight to start a 21 consecutive day prayer meditation on Ho'oponopono. And if you've heard anything else that I've shared and different people I've referenced regarding Ho'oponopono, you know that I highly recommend incorporating this in your practice, especially if you find that maybe you are in a major transition in your life or you're seeing repetitive things in your life that is no longer serving you. If you struggle with forgiving yourself, because really that's what Ho'oponopono is all about, because we basically co-created these. And so if we are suffering or, there's a lot of pain or a lot of things that we're not happy with, it's not high vibrational, it's something to do with a soul contract, a code of some sort, and some deep-rooted, seated belief that we deserve it on some level, or we're not able to face something about ourselves. And because basically our external experiences with others is just really a projection of something, versions of ourselves on some level that we feel deserving of, or we're not facing, or we've just grown accustomed to. And so Ho'oponopono serves. It's ancient. Do your research on this. It's very simple, but very, very potent and powerful. I practice this, and I'm starting to do it more and more because I keep getting that guidance. Synchronicities keep coming back to that. So if there's someone you're struggling to truly heartfeltly forgive, especially if you come from a line of narcissists, and you've dealt with maybe a lot of narcissistic types. And so we really want to get out of that energy, that frequency, that cycle. And one of the best ways to do that is things like this. So what we're going to do tonight, I'm going to set my timer. Once I'm done with these intros, I'm going to set my timer for 10 minutes, because basically I'm going to be reciting the prayer, and of course you can join with me. So what I recommend that you do, I'm going to give some instructions for this to help kind of put yourself in a sort of mindset, or have something in mind that you're thinking of, maybe something that's really pressing today, or, as you woke up earlier today, or something that happened today, or whatever. You can even ask your higher self, the divine source, Mother Gaia, your guides, whatever your language is, to, bring to surface where you should direct your intention. For me tonight, I'll probably set an intention for my inner child, as well as my bloodline. So I'm targeting anything that I've ever experienced with the bloodline, this lifetime as well as other lifetimes, Akashic things, parental things, sibling things, anything of that nature, those first primary foundational relationships that sets the stage for every other relationship in which we co-create and encounter. So, and anything that comes to my mind as I'm reciting the prayer, because, it's really about intention and heart. The frequency of this, it goes on a cellular quantum level. That's why it's so effective. Okay, so it may seem simple, it may seem, plain, it may seem elementary, but very potent. Okay, so I have before me right now tonight, I recommend that you do the same thing. I'm going to be taking couple sips of my high alkaline water, 9.5 and up. Okay, you guys hear me talk about water a lot, right? So I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna take maybe 3 deep, mindful breaths, right? As well as you all know, I like to hold crystals a lot because I communicate with crystals. They communicate to me. I receive their energy. I channel with them. So I'm going to be holding a couple of my selenite wands as well. Okay. So that's that. And as usual, I do have my moldavite and my Herkimer diamond. I'm going to take it out right now to show you guys this. Because I said I wanted to start doing this a little bit more so that you all know, like, okay, yeah, I'm not just saying something. When I say this is what's happening, it really is. So here's the Herkimer, but since I have the lighting dimmed, you all may not really get a good image of it because, I mean, it's probably going to be blurred if I just put it right up to the camera here. Herkimer diamond is very high frequency and potent, so they recommend like don't go too big at first with these. Very potent, but very angelic and earthy. Okay. Then I have a tiny piece of moldavite. That's because it's extremely high frequency and it's galactic in nature. And so you got to be ready for this kind of energy, baby. You got to be ready. You will feel heat when you hold this one, boy. I'll tell you my first experience with this. So, alrighty. So usually those two I have dead smack at my heart center. They're usually in my bosom. So that I'm always, my heart center is always being infused with that energy, those frequencies, always. Even when I'm not necessarily doing energy work or anything like that. Okay. All right. So I wish I had some music this time, but for whatever reason I didn't. But I'm excited. Okay. So I'm going to take some breaths. I'm going to set the intentions, and I recommend that you do the same. I hope that you all join in and start sharing your, what you experience with it. I plan to come on and each day share the previous day's um, revelation, experience, whatever I feel like is relevant, okay, to that. And I hope you all do the same. Okay, so I'm going to take a sip of my water. If you have water, go ahead and take some sips of that. Whew, good stuff. All right. Place your hands over your heart. Try to have your posture properly aligned if you're sitting up. But if you're not sitting up, go ahead and lie down. But just to try to have an open posture, be mindful of your posture, okay? All right. Let's take a nice deep breath in 3 times, okay? Deep breath in. One more time, 2 more times, deep breath in. Once more, deep breath in. Now just breathe normally. your eyes is open, try to find a focal point to have a soft gaze upon. Otherwise, softly close your eyes. We set our intention to surrender to our highest intelligence. We set our intention to tap into the energy and frequency of the Ho'oponopono prayer. We ask for guidance, for anything to come to surface that we should direct our attention to and intention towards. Archangel Michael, I ask that you protect every last one of us during this prayer meditation for 10 minutes, for 21 days. I ask that you would cut all energetic cords as we embark on this journey, these prayers that are no longer serving us, that are heavy and weighing us down or toxic. I ask all of our angelic teams, archangels, benevolent light beings and guides to step in and assist us as we pray these prayers every night for 21 days to clear our energy, clear our aura, clear and balance the chakras, empower us to release all forms of unforgiveness, resentment, bitterness, criticism, judgment towards ourselves, ultimately at the root, and towards those that were involved and are involved. Help us to let go and set healthy energetic boundaries and to raise the frequency of our vibration in love. Mother Gaia, help ground us, Archangel Sandalphon, clear what's below and help ground us as we embark on this process. Help us to feel and be present with any emotions that comes up, to be able to sit with it, to be able to face it, to feel safe and sound. If there's an overwhelming sense of grief or sorrow or tears, or help us to feel it, to not be afraid to feel it, to look at it, but then to detach from it. So it is, and so let it be with gratitude. All right, I am about to start the clock. Hopefully you're in a nice, relaxed, calm state. Let's begin. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. Sorry. And I love you. Take a nice deep breath in. Drink some water. Take it easy on yourself. If emotions were stirred up, it always happens with me. For the sake of the video, I was trying to hold back a little bit so you all could hear me. But that's perfectly normal, especially if you were really serious and focused and set your intention on something, then energetically you may feel a release, you may feel a stirring uh, of things, and that's good. Allow it. And then just be in neutral observation for the rest of the night or day and the following day. on anything that may take place. Excuse me 1 second, you guys. Hold on. Something is going on outside of my door. I apologize. Darrell? Darrell?
They got talk to me about cigarettes.
Okay, that's okay, son. Close the door. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, you guys. That was so not with the flow of what we're doing here, but such is life often, right? Okay, thank goodness we were already done. So I am happy about that we are done with the meditation for time. Okay, I will be back on tomorrow. I'm not sure exactly what time. My goal is every evening because it's something I feel like preferably done at the end of the day. And it can be done at any time, but that's just my personal intention for this recording here. Um, so I will be back and we will be doing the exact same thing. It's going to be 10 minutes. Um, Except for this time, I may not have to do so much introduction. I will just recommend if somebody's hopping on to look at the previous video so they can get the breakdown of what's going on. The number 10 was selected because in numerology, the number 10 represents two things. It represents an end of a cycle, it represents completion, and three things. It also can represent um, um, beginning something as well. I know 11 is usually more of the new beginnings, but 10 can be, I don't want to say the new beginnings, the fulfillment of, maybe that's the better way to put it. So I felt like I set that intention to 10 minutes with the 21 days, the 10 minutes being that the clearing and the completion and ending of self-hatred, ending of the suffering, ending of, the bitterness, the pain, the anger, and whatever we have co-created as a result, ending of toxicity, toxic cycles, toxic dynamics, narcissistic dynamics, um, letting all of that go and completing any lessons out with that and um, fulfilling that. Like that is just spark to fulfillment. And so that we can move on and move forward much lighter and happier and uh, begin to co-create better experiences without it feeling such drudgery or seeing repetitive themes, in terms of you may switch relationships, just get the same person in another body. You may move locations, but you get the same experience. Because it's energetic. And so the intention with this meditation is really clearing all of that on a quantum level by forgiveness, by that frequency of the whole open up. As you guys hear me say all the time, do your research on that because I'm really not here to teach on whole open right now. But if you want to kind of bring it together and see why is it so powerful, why is it effective, um, it helps to do your research on that. And that will also help you moving forward on our 21-day quest to start really connecting the dots, okay? All right. And if you're just having trouble with trying to select an intention, I always recommend start with your inner child because that's the first place we dishonored, something. That's the first and the primary responsibility is to the self. So to your inner child, I'm sorry. Okay. The inner child that suffered because of the codes, the contracts, the the suffering and the things like that you chose, and as a result, dishonored the inner child, hurt the inner child, abused the inner child. Um, so soothing is soothing that inner child, validating what the inner child has never felt validated. Okay, and whatever that means for you, because a lot of stuff is subconscious, you guys. So there's going to be some stuff that's not in the forefront of our awareness. But as we're setting that intention, It is targeting that on a quantum level, cellular level, which is where we need to go. Past the conscious to subconscious, the lower chakras, connecting to the Akash as well. Okay. Uh, all right. So I don't want to stay much longer. My intention with this 21-day videos regarding this, I'll be doing other things, but regarding this is to try to keep it short. And, every night it's 10 minutes, and so you can end your night, feeling light, feeling some release, some comfort, wherever you are, whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're going through in your journey, okay? I love y'all. Haven't heard back. I keep these settings on this YouTube. I don't know. I mean, I'm a techie person, but sometimes I run into stuff that I'm like, maybe it's just this system or this computer or whatever, So I've tried to make some adjustments with the YouTube, and I'm not sure if it is allowing things or if it's restricting things or what have you. But as I said, this is a journey, and so I'm setting that intention. Anybody who comes on here and who's really serious about it, and that this is helpful for you, and I would love to hear what that journey is like for you. I'm going to be sharing my stuff. So, to kind of break the ice, I'll come on tomorrow and I'll probably share some things I've observed about, that day in terms of how open up and know, and, what I'm noticing about my energy, and, what I'm encountering, and, things like that. Okay. All right. So until next time, y'all know what I like to say often is everything is energy, balance is key, and love yourself, honor yourself. And this is not about selfishness or even separativeness, if that's a word, but true love, true connection, true benevolence is first with honoring self. This is why I'm harping on that very strongly. This is why, because it has to go within, it has to first be applied to the self position. Heal thyself, to the self, know thyself, and your shadow, all sorts of stuff. I'm not going to get into that tonight. And astrology, numerology, and conditionings, and all that kind of stuff right now. But this is why, you guys, I'm harping on that. It's the falling in love with the self and honoring self, forgiving self. Because ultimately, now this is going to throw some of you off a little bit, but ultimately, there's really no external. And what we are experiencing externally, we co-created. And so it's just versions of aspects of. So in essence, we really are forgiving ourselves when we are setting intention of forgiving that person that hurt us, this person that hurt us, this situation. And so I know that this is going to be great as we continue on this 21 days. After this 21 days, we'll be doing another 21-day meditation, but the other one is going to be the chakra cycle chants. And it's going to be cycling through the 7 chakras 7 times. So I'll be setting the intention with 7, dealing with that meditation. And we will do that one either every night. More likely than not, that one's going to be either every night or every morning. And this too is going to continue to help, bring us to balance and constantly working on the chakras and the energy centers and all of that. And it's going to be great. This one I may have music in the background to go along with it, and some chakra frequency playing in the background as we chant the mantras for each chakra. So anyway, have a wonderful evening, you guys. I love you guys. Sending you love and light. Okay. Mwah. Hugs and kisses. Take care of yourself, okay? So hot, and so it is, and so let it be. Namaste.